This is the combat application tourniquet, orange civilian model. I will demonstrate 3 different ways to use it. Apply the tourniquet 2 to 4 inches proximal to the site of bleeding. If the site of bleeding is located just below a joint, apply the tourniquet 2 to 4 inches above that joint. A major cause of tourniquet failure is not tightening the tourniquet enough. Don't be afraid. You're the medic. Crank that sucker down until the bleeding is completely stopped. Then mark the time in 24-hour format. A single cat may not fit all thighs. If you find a thigh that's too fat or muscular, you can take 2 cats and combine them to make a single supersized tourniquet. To make a low-budget simulated super thigh, I will use both of mine. Connecting the 2 cats, I wrap my super thigh. In this circumstance, one of the windlass buckles may not be accessible. It'll be underneath the thigh or between the legs. Simply secure it as you would completing a tourniquet and use the remaining windlass to tighten the tourniquet as necessary. One of the worst types of bleed to control, and a difficult one to control, is the inguinal bleed, also known as a black hawk down bleed. To control this bleed, take a dressing, whether it's a trauma dressing, a wadded up t-shirt, or roll of toilet paper. Cram it into the bleeding site. Have a partner help you hold it in place while you wrap a tourniquet around. Take the non-buckle end of the tourniquet and bring it over the patient's belt. If the patient doesn't have a belt, find something and make one. Continue feeding the tourniquet end through the buckle, tighten it down until the bleeding is controlled. Once you've controlled the bleeding with a tourniquet, if the patient is conscious, they will experience severe pain from the tourniquet. Give them something for the pain. I know what you're thinking, but they're in shock. Well, keep this in mind. If their wound was squirting blood, they have a blood pressure. If they're conscious, they have a blood pressure. Be a good medic. Treat their pain. And thank you.